Hello, everyone. Today I'm here with Robin Springer. She's the owner of Robin Springer Consulting. And I'm just going to ask her a few questions so you can get to know her and her business. Robin, tell us, what kind of work did you do before and what made you want to start your business?
I've spent my career in a variety of corporate finance and accounting roles.
Mm-hmm.
And in 2017, I had the opportunity to work for a tech startup and a strategic marketing and branding company, and both were consultants. And what I loved everything about that job because it gave me the opportunity to use all these skills that I learned over the course of my career in corporate
Mm-hmm.
in a startup business. And so it took a little while to get to the point, a few years to get to the point that I said, okay, I want to do this on my own. I actually started my business in a 6 month astrology course that I
Mm.
took. And I realized through that astrology course and helping some of the people in that course with their money, because I'm a finance person, the impact I could have and the ripple effects I could create helping small business owners understand their financials better. And so taking this wealth of knowledge that I learned in corporate and
Mm-hmm.
helping applying it in a small business setting, because everybody needs the same thing. How we
Mm-hmm.
get there, how we look at the money is the same. How we get there might be a little bit different from a tools and methods point of view.
Yeah,
But if I can help small business owners understand their money, then everybody does better.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, what actually helped you launch your business?
The astrology course was the good starting point. I had
Mm-hmm.
actually, my hairdresser was working for somebody else and she was contemplating opening her own business.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did some financial models with her to help her see this money. Was dating a man who was starting his own business. So I built some financial models and then and through the astrology course, I helped a few people. And so I had enough practice at it to say, this is viable.
Mm.
This is needed. I can do this. Let's go do it.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
good. So, what services do you provide?
So I provide um, strategic financial services. So what that means, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just focused on businesses. I don't do personal financial consulting and I don't do the accounting. I can do QuickBooks, I can do accounting, but it doesn't feed my soul. So if I'm going to
Mm.
have my business, I want to work on the things I love to do. And so for business owners, that can mean budgeting or forecasting.
Mm-hmm.
It can mean reviewing the financial statements and having conversations and help them understand the language of finance and learn how to read it. And so the services, as I have them on my website, are CFO on the go. And so that's fractional or part time chief financial officers, that strategic financial leadership. Like, where are we today?
Mm.
Where do we want to go? We set the GPS, we're looking out the window, front window, and off we go. I often talk about what your bookkeeper or accountant does is the rear view mirror because
Mm.
they're closing the periods that have ended and
Yeah.
telling you where you've been. With me, you're looking out the window and figuring out where you're going to go.
That's a great way to look at it.
Yeah, yeah, that's really what I do. And
Okay.
then money coaching, I listen for stories people might be telling themselves about their money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are they true? I don't have enough, or I can't do that because I don't have the money. And I listen for those things. And then we look at the data. Is that true? Or is that just a old story you're telling yourself that may or may not be true?
Mm.
Yeah.
And then what's a real benefit people experience when they hire you?
When people work with me, they're able to make decisions based on financial data
Okay.
because they understand it. We're able to maybe project the future a little bit, and in that GPS analysis, you're heading down the road and you see some construction coming or a detour coming.
Mm-hmm.
We can see it coming and take action before we get there to
Mm.
head it off. So, um, being able to make financial decisions from a place of data and not a place of fear or emotion. And they're going to understand financials better. They're going to get over that fear of talking about money, and really have a more solid understanding of the financial performance of the business.
That's really good.
Thank you.
And then, Robin, what are some core values that guide you in your life and in business?
Yeah. first and foremost, I like to have fun, and I
Hmm.
think work should be fun.
Yeah.
It's not fun every minute of every day, but bringing that kind of fun energy and to what I do. I'm also a finance person who likes people more than numbers.
Hmm.
And so I want to collaborate and get to know you. I'm not going to sit behind my computer and behind the numbers. We're going to be talking about it. And I really try to operate from a place of abundance, not a
Mm.
place of scarcity and fear. And so I really focus on believing things are going to turn out better than you can even imagine. I think that we've all got examples in our life of where that's happened, and certainly
Hmm.
starting my own financial consulting business now is proof of that. So those are the things that I try to bring with me every day in everything I do personally and professionally.
That's great. Now, what is an easy way for people to reach you?
You can find me on LinkedIn at Robin Springer.
Hmm.
You can find me on my website, robinspringer.com.
Hmm.
And there's a place to contact me there if you're looking for help. And I have a Facebook page.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you for your time, Robin.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate it.
Jesus. I appreciate it.
And that is today's Community Spotlight. I encourage you to reach out to Robin if any questions. Stay tuned for the next interview.